It started.
Okay. Good afternoon. This is New Black Wall Street. Sorry guys, we hadn't been around for a while, but we're back. Taking a short hiatus. I'm back with my special guest, RAKIYAH, and the election has passed, and unfortunately, my girl, my, you know what I'm saying, my pony in this race, unfortunately, did not win, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
And you know, I'm sort of thankful. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm thankful that she didn't win, because that's a whole lot of mess to unravel, you know. And we recently found some things out in the last 72 hours or so, or basically before the 8th, like the 7th, the 6th or the 7th, and we found out that, you know, it's a massive amount of money owed to the government or something like that, some entity, for a water treatment plant. And water still tastes like shit in Holly Grove. I mean, I wouldn't give you 2 cents for it. You know what I'm saying? So, in saying that, you know, it's just, you know, there's just going to be a long road ahead. And I'll be honest with you, I'd rather spend my time doing something else than figuring out Holly Grove. I mean, because, it's still my home. It's still, you know, still my people. You know what I'm saying? My agenda don't stop just because we didn't win the mayor's office. The mayor's office was never the beginning and end of it all. You know what I'm saying? It was just a opportunity, basically, that came about. And what better way than, you know, really get your agenda cracking is through the mayor's office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you know, I hate to say it like this, but the powers that be, you know what I'm saying? You know, the sisterhood, the brotherhood, the Masons and the Eastern Stars, they got together and do what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They took control of the machine, turned that motherfucker on, and it spent around like a goddamn, like a motherfucking, what you call them, a roulette wheel, one of them motherfucking slot machine. It spent like a slot machine.
Yeah.
You know.
But
So,
when I went in there to vote, I can tell, I'm like, damn, they rigged this. They got everybody in here who got ties to her dealing with ballots. I'm like, oh. I ain't got a chance. But as you know, during this journey, I've always kept saying, if I don't win, I was prepared to not win because I know the system, you know. But it ain't gonna hurt to try.
no doubt, no doubt.
And I think I came out still in a win because I got Lula out. Because I couldn't see nobody else getting high out but me.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, but me.
That's one good thing came of it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And I made Stokes have an agenda. Because if it weren't for her still in my agenda, she wouldn't have no agenda.
Well, you gotta understand something.
You know, she wouldn't have made any promises. You know, you feel me?
Some people don't make promises, honey.
I know, but I'm just saying, she put it out there.
They make deals. They you know, you do this, I do that. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, why would you muster up votes? You're running around looking like you're mustering up votes, but all the while you got to vote the bag because you don't turn the machine on.
Yeah.
And once the machine turned on, that son of a bitch get to spinning. You know, you put your money in. You know what I'm saying? You pull that lever. You know, you got to play to win. You playing.
Right.
You won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
they had to make like they was playing.
Yeah.
All along they knew they was gonna win.
You know, they had an agenda, but it's just their agenda is behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything in that world comes with a cost.
Yeah.
You don't get something for nothing. And they all standing around, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, sexual predators, you know, because that's what they are, for the most part. A lot of them, you know, perverted. child molester, you know.
Yeah. But the agenda ain't changed. We still moving forward.
Yeah, and that's, honestly, that's even better because it frees up time because Holly Grove is going to take a lot of time. Holly Grove is going to take a lot of time, a lot of lawsuits, a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
It just, as it stands, it's just, business as usual.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
Right.
And she don't have to do nothing because at the end of the day, she didn't promise nothing. She stole your agenda, but didn't say she was gonna change anything. Right. Wasn't nothing free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing gonna change. So if anything, she promised to give you more of what you got. Nothing. So.
But they had to continue the corruption.
Yeah,
bring someone that was in a little circle,
Hey, the greed just get. One thing about greed is greed don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't realize this, but greed is like a greedy son of a bitch is a son of a bitch on crack. It's just that powerful of a draw. You know what I'm saying? Just that powerful of a, must have. You know what I'm saying? It's just that strong of a drug. It is.
Yeah.
Greed is a motherfucker. And some people don't know when to quit. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't know when to quit. They gonna continue.
And I'm glad of that because that's how you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying?
Especially now that everybody knows. It's gonna be hard to you know what I'm saying, get into some big dirt, some big stealing, and everybody watching you.
Well, you know what the thing about it is that folks like that, baby, greedy folks don't care. They ain't studying that.
They ain't got no pride in it.
Man.
Yeah.
I could tell you some stories. You know what I'm saying, about greed. But yeah, at some point in life, you just have to, when it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's what you call a lick. You hit a good lick, it lasts a while. That's great. But when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let that
be.
Yeah, let that pony go. You know what I'm saying? Because attached to that pony is some things you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So put your greed aside. Your greed may say, well, damn, the way things can go, and I can do this maybe a couple more years. And don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Greedy can cost you. And a lot of times, it's more than just money. It's more than just money. You know what I'm saying? Greed can cost you a whole lot of other things, too.
Yeah.
That you can't afford to play with. And that's what happened when you're out here playing around with greed. Because greed will play with your ass back. Greed will lead you to do stupid shit.
Make bad decisions.
Oh, this is going to go down just like it did last time, the countless times before. Then you get your ass popped. Then it's a whole different other story. Then you realize what happened. Shouldn't have been so damn greedy. Should have quit when I was ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But let's get to this, to Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get to it.
It's crunch time.
Yeah, it's crunch time. There's a lot going on in the world. A lot of, prophecy unfolding. The river Euphrates has dried up, and and God say gonna let them demons go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have talked about it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. you know, on television where the river has dried up, you know what I'm saying? And you can see where they were like openings on the side of a cliff, and this used to be up underwater. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, in biblical times, people lived in sides of cliffs, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And what have you. And I guess you can see where people, I guess, at one point dwell, but I guess it was still a dwelling place for those four
fallen angels.
Yeah, fallen angels. You know, and if you ever read the book of Enoch, the book of Enoch talks about these same angels that got in prison in the river Euphrates. It talks about them too. Okay. You know, because at some point God says He's going to give. What happened was the fallen angels wouldn't seek out Enoch. They seeked Enoch out because they knew Enoch was a man of God, and that Enoch was like an angel, like a messenger of God, you know what I'm saying? So, but he wasn't an angelical being. He was a man that happened to find himself in the realm of God, you know. So they wouldn't seek out Enoch for Enoch to intercede on their behalf and go take a message to God, you know, that, you know, I you know, like they repent and woo, and you know, more or less they want to get back in the kingdom of heaven. Mm-hmm. God tell Enoch, say, listen, I got something for all them sons of bitches. He say, their offspring, they gonna get them 500 years. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do away with their ass. He say the fallen angels, I'm gonna imprison them motherfuckers. I think he told them like something like, you know, the motherfuckers that came and holler at you, oh, put them motherfuckers in the river Euphrates. Lock them motherfuckers. Lock them motherfuckers up, some motherfuckers. So yeah, you know, God style, you have to go and read it, but it's been so long since I've read it, but basically it's just like I said, something like that, you know what I'm saying? So, them some old motherfucking, them the original fallen angels, what I'm saying he was dealing with. Mm-hmm. He was dealing with the original fallen angels, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, for them motherfuckers, and then the Bible, not even the Bible, but also the book of Enoch give you their name. The book of Enoch give you their name. It tell you who they are, what their name is. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so God handed out punishment at some point back then. He said he's gonna do some shit to all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to go back and refresh my memory exactly as what, but dumb motherfuckers, trust me, are the original fallen angels. Dumb motherfuckers, they ain't no punk, I guess, you know, because they the original. They is some punks, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers are the original stupid motherfuckers. You know? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that. The judge got kicked out of heaven with.
Yeah. Yeah, so the original stupid motherfuckers, you know.
Stop.
And then you got the motherfuckers here on earth that want to follow them. Hey, knock yourself out. You know, because I've been watching some stupid motherfuckers lately. Motherfuckers trying to defend themselves against, not even trying to defend themselves, because they're not talking about what they've done for a motherfucker to say what he had to say about their ass. I ain't saying no name, you know, but hey, don't get mad, nigga. Just change your evil motherfucking ways, nigga. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was wrong. God said it was wrong. Your fight ain't with me, motherfucker. Your fight is with the word of God and God himself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get all righteous on you. I'm not. I'm just telling you a fact. I mean, I'm just, nigga just hate criticism, man. You give a motherfucker a little criticism to help themselves,
And now they mad at
for
you.
their salvation. I ain't trying to help you get no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get in your business.
Right.
Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know,
salvation.
Your salvation. You know, fuck money, nigga. I'm trying to help you. You know, make it to the kingdom. You first of all, you want some dumb shit. You want some dumb motherfucking shit. You know, stop being so goddamn perverted. You know, you niggas do this perverted shit, and then you try to hide behind your stupidity. No, you can't do that. I ain't gonna listen. If I'm calling you on it, you know the Most High gonna call you on it too now. You know, I ain't that motherfucking smart. You know what I'm saying? If I call your slimy ass a cocksucker, then you a cocksucker. You a slimy ass cocksucker motherfucker. Now it is what it is. Stop it. Y'all niggas kill me. You know, you ain't addressing what you do and what you done. Motherfucker, stop it. Cause you know you wrong. When you wrong, you dead wrong. You know? Come on now, man. Y'all gotta. Come on, man. Come on now, man. I mean, come on. God damn. You know, then y'all make up you got every motherfucking excuse in the book is why this is so. You know, God said, I tell you a few times, don't fuck with these motherfuckers. Don't do as they do. These your enemies. Thou should be sold unto your enemy. You see what I'm saying? You know, it just a part of that don't you get. You know what kind of motherfucker would I be to know what he said and said it 3-4 different ways, 3-4 different times, then to turn around and I go conjure up some shit so I can engage in an abomination. You know what I'm saying?
Please,
yeah, man. Please my freakiness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. You know, motherfucker, get over yourself and your perverted, freaky motherfucking ways, nigga.
Like your people ain't enough. You know, we ain't good enough. You know, the black woman ain't good enough.
Evidently not. Evidently not. You know, I ain't got time to watch no motherfucker wrinkle up in my face. You know what I'm saying? You know, my black ain't cracked yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Your face just as smooth.
Okay? Okay now. And you know, so it's like I'm one day I ain't gonna say where I was at because folks be watching this podcast. But anyway, and I mean I say it, but you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go on and say it. I was in the motherfucking USDA office, and the girl in there was a young girl, but goddamn, she was about to crack the pieces in that motherfucker. I'm like, goddamn, girl, you way younger than me, and you about to crack the fucking freaking pieces in this bitch. You only in your 30s, and it's like you got foundation on to cover up the cracks. I'm like, and you cracking? Is you premature cracking around this motherfucker?
Premature.
Yeah, goddamn, because maybe you 30.
But they age fast.
The sun is not their friend.
It takes a black woman till she's got 70s, 80s.
Maybe not even then.
Maybe not even then, 90s, 100 to get all with them. Ooh.
Maybe not even then, baby.
Ooh.
You know. But hey.
But what that says to me is you hate your people. You know, you hate yourself. You ain't gonna admit it. Because why would you want any other nation? And the Lord told you don't do that. Why would he tell Jacob and Esau not to do it?
Right.
Well, we know who Esau is. But he told neither one of them not to go to the Canaanite nations and lay with them and bore children with them. You know, why would he tell? That continues. How can he tell him, and these are important people, he was an important man, and he told him not to do it to keep his bloodline pure. So why would you go and do just what the Lord told this righteous man to do? You go and do it.
Really.
That's that's wrong.
Then you marry these folks to folks.
And they having children, calling them their wife. My thing is, like I said last time, what woman gonna want to take a man who got kids with a white woman? You know what I'm saying? I can't see no real Israelite woman stepping into no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense.
Baby, you'd be surprised.
You'll be surprised, but that's a weak woman. Well, that's a weak woman because he's a weak man to be laying down with his enemy. And then now you decide you want an Israelite woman as your wife. You should have thought about that before you chose this thing.
Well, I'll say this, if, the things the fella do says a lot about him.
Yeah.
So I would think, if you don't find your actions wrong, that's deep, because how many times does God has to tell you something?
Especially when you're leading people.
Man, you can't afford to be wrong. At the end of the day, you can't afford to be wrong. When you lead and guide these people, when you tell them something wrong, you need to apologize for that. You need to right your wrong. And that's crucial. And it's nothing wrong with saying you were wrong.
No.
You're only human. You can. Anybody could misunderstand something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I find it.
To correct yourself.
You know what? My thing is this. You don't have to sit around and argue with scriptures.
No.
What did God say?
Mm-hmm. Period.
What did He say concerning the matter? Because whatever Peter, Paul, or whoever the fuck said behind it don't matter. What did He say do? What did He tell the other prophets to tell you to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not going to get in Paul right and get fucking confused around here. We're not going to do that. Because that's too goddamn simple. That's simple-minded. What did God say? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the minor prophets. What did He say to them? What did He say to the major prophets? What did He say to Isaiah? What did He say to Ezekiel concerning this matter? Because He said a lot to Isaiah and Ezekiel too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what did they say concerning the matter?
He said, don't do it.
Don't tell me nothing about what Paul said. Because you deserve a smack in the mouth for that. Tell me shit what the motherfucking thing Paul said. Because I don't give a rat's ass about what he said. What did the Lord say do? That's the only thing that matter here. Fuck all that other stupid shit. Motherfuckers want to quarrel about because they want to do evil.
Yeah.
Because you want to do evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High say let them hoes alone, then you let them hoes alone. What right you got to go over there and marry them bitches to the brethren? Who gave you the fucking right to do that? Who said that shit was okay? Nobody. You conjured this shit up in your mind with your wickedness and your goddamn pervertedness. Now don't stand around here and then want to blame it on the prophets. They ain't told you no shit like that. Scriptures told you exactly what the Lord said and exactly what to do. And you did whatever the fuck you wanted to. Yep. But now you can't stand up and be a man about it. Be a man about it. You said it. You do it. Fuck, you didn't say it, nigga. You live that shit. You do it. He told you what not to do. And you decided you was going to do it anyway. Then run around here talking about you healing folks. You ain't healing shit.
But we sat and talked, and we tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a motive to his madness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe he got them crackers close to him for when that day come and he enslaved them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take them captive. Have them right there to take captive. Maybe that's the motive to his madness. But when you go and marry these women to these men, I can't see that being a motive to your madness. I can just see that being wickedness.
Listen.
Try to give a nigga the benefit of the doubt.
You see, if you go into church and the choir director is gay, the head of the church is gay too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You motherfuckers know what y'all do in the church. Now, anybody on here that's listening or whatever that go to church, y'all know more so than I do. Because you carry your ass in there every Sunday and see that madness. You know what go on behind the scene.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of church people come up to me saying that the church is wicked.
Church is wicked.
I know, and
it's full of abomination.
It's a surprise to me that they speaking on it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what surprises me that they still go. So that's the madness. That's the madness in the
right, and it's wicked.
Man, church got them gays in that motherfucker, man, and they in there running the church. Well, the motherfucker preacher, he a faggot too, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Y'all stay out of them fucking churches, man. Find you Israelite temple to go to. There's more than just these camps out here. Believe that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, if you got your own, you have an understanding. If you got a spouse, stay at home and
right.
worship.
There you go.
Stay at home and read your scriptures. Understand your scriptures together.
There you go.
Because these churches, they only want your money. And sorry to say, these temples do too. Everybody out for that bread.
Well, you know what? Israel accused Israel about that all the time.
Yeah.
And that's only because Israel being abused and mistreated and taken advantage of by the church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when the righteous brethren come along and they'll need, you know what I'm saying, because they trying to maintain a temple.
Right in.
They have a problem. Brothers have a problem. Man, get over your motherfucking self, man. At the end of the day. But see, let me digress, because I'm going to say this. That I feel like if you going to be a preacher, I'm not going to even say preacher. If you're going to be a priest, then you need to be able to afford to be a priest. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to ask for no contributions at all. You should be able to preach the word of God without asking a motherfucker for shit.
Yeah.
That way you ain't gotta have nobody to agree with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get ready to do something, you do it.
Yeah, ain't nobody answer to.
Ain't nobody answer to. You know what I'm saying?
But the Most High.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the only one.
There you go. But I'm just saying, if that's what you that's what you aspire to do, then have your own bread, man. Don't look for nobody. Like the Lord told the apostle, go out there and preach the gospel, but don't take a purse with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, don't take a purse.
Don't take a purse. Don't take no money.
To be compromised.
Yeah, ain't no. You ain't finna take no money.
I'm not.
So therefore, The word can't be compromised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be bought.
That's what that's telling you.
Yeah.
That's why they couldn't take no. That's why they couldn't take no purse. Cause you ain't getting no money to put nothing in it. So you don't need that.
No.
You can take a tin can, motherfucker, but you can't take no purse.
Can't take no purse.
You know?
Yeah.
And get your ass on down the road and preach that gospel like I told you to.
And it's like, brothers, they be wanting to get out there and tell the truth, but if your money is funny, you can't afford it, you going to ask for money for Israel, that ain't the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Do what the best you can do to spread the word without compromising yourself.
Listen, I street preach for years. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And not just, not just in Chicago, but in other states, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Louisiana. So I even had churches that asked me to come there and preach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Down in Mississippi, So, at the end of the day, I didn't take no purse movement with me either. Shit, I wouldn't ask nobody for no money.
Right.
I'm gonna give you the gospel for free, baby. If you sit here and listen at it, it's gonna get real good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Real quick.
And when is the word for sale? The word is not for sale.
No, never that.
But these guys that out here preaching to be like the next guy. That's like the Dominique kept put out a video, and he like donate to HOI, to Sakari, all these places. We don't know what to do with y'all money. How you gonna tell me you know what to do with my money in the middle of a pandemic? In the middle of a pandemic, you telling me you know what to do with my money. And I know you ain't got much money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to jump on a brother, but I'm just saying, how you gonna tell a motherfucker that we didn't know what to do with y'all money in the middle of a pandemic? Really?
And they don't know what to do with their own money.
But, I'm gonna give you my money for you to go spend it up. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody at this point need their money. They need to prepare. You know what I'm saying? Because if you trying to take people money, you ain't trying to have to prepare.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, anyway, let me. I'm glad you said what you said because you made some ping in my mind.
Uh-huh.
So we were talking about scriptures. And we were talking about these 4 demonic spirits that's in prison in the river Euphrates, and now that the river Euphrates has dried up,
right.
Well, it seems as though that these spirits have been unleashed on the world.
Right.
With that being said, the scriptures say that the Most High has given these 4 spirits power to kill a third part of man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that being said, how is this killing of the third part of man going to come about? Well, I have an opinion about that. And I'm saying I believe there's going to be famine. You know what I'm saying? Because famine, believe it or not, famine is something Bill Gates ain't talked about, but I guess he got on his mind considering all the farmland he has bought. You know what I'm saying? If he don't grow nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because he know what to do to, to wreck a situation. He know what to do to wreck a motherfucking
economy.
Economy. He know what to do to wreck the motherfucking farming and shit. He own motherfucking Monsanto. So shit, they got some poison to destroy your crop for your ass. You know what I'm saying?
And if ain't nobody watching, there's been plenty of videos put out here about famine. Famine is coming. People prepping for food and learning how to grow food, growing fruit, buying land so they can't have land to grow food.
That started a few years ago, though.
Yeah, it was about 2 years.
Yeah. I guess I'm pretty sure it's still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on.
You know, again, that time. I truly believe that time has come. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a video where food wasn't growing. You know, it would grow, but then it went bad.
Okay. Disease.
Disease, yeah.
Well, you know, Well, you know, get prepared. Look out. You know, you got to take preventive measures when you see something's coming on the horizon. You just can't sit around willy-nilly and, you know, thinking things are going to stay the same because you already been forewarned that it's not going to stay the same. That shit on the shelf ain't going to be there no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You think what happened in Venezuela can't happen here in America? Is you crazy? You know? So, I just think that people need to...
What is that? It ain't on.
I just think that people need to take a moment and get it together.
Yeah.
Take time and figure this thing out. I mean, because at the end of the day, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know, and a third of man, it would be 2.6, 2.1, some shit. But, you know. So, you're like 2.6 or so, 2.5 billion people. That's a lot of people. And the famine is something that could make that kind of, you know, loss of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Places like America stop producing a lot of food. You have motherfuckers dropping everywhere of hunger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
We wondering what the hell happened. So let's take a moment and touch on Kanye again. He's still in the news. You know.
You see, he spoke on his mother being sacrificed.
Well, he ought to know he sacrificed.
Right. But he didn't say. First he said, "I ain't killed nobody." Then he said, "My mama was sacrificed. They sacrificed my mama." No, you sacrificed. You sacrificed your mama. We know how this thing here goes. You know what I'm saying? The devil don't want. If you ain't got ties to the devil, he don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? He going for. You owe him. You had to pay what you owe. And it was her soul that he wanted. He wanted blood.
Yeah. He wanted blood sacrifice. That's what that was, a blood sacrifice. And
you had to give the okay. Could nobody else give the okay? They not finna go just kill her, just be killing her. They needed your okay.
Yeah, right. Well, definitely. And he was the only person that was going to profit from it. Right,
her death.
You know.
But he say they killed him. No, we know.
You did.
We know who killed him.
The killer ain't the fella that walk up and stick the dagger in your back. The killer's the son of a bitch that sent him.
Yeah.
And you sent him.
Yeah.
So you the killer, fool.
If you didn't know.
Now you know.
You sent them.
Yeah, to kill your poor
like
mama.
Any motherfucker out there who saw somebody kill somebody, you're the killer.
Yeah, you the killer.
You the killer.
There's a kid in Chicago a few years ago. I don't know who he phantomed himself to be.
Oh yeah.
But he had a mama and she spoiled his motherfucker rotten to death.
Yeah.
You know, he got a couple of nice cars. He got a truck, a SUV. He got a little sports car, whatever. So he got both cars riding around, and then the other car trailing him and all this old bullshit. as his buddy, one of his friends or whatever, kill his mama for the insurance money. Now, his mama was a nurse, and she owned a hair salon. You know, so she was getting money. She was clocking $1 24 hours a day, pretty much. You know. So she owned a salon, so she was making money whether she was there or not.
Right. From her workers.
Yeah. And she was a registered nurse, so she made a nice penny there too. But anyway, he didn't want for nothing, and he decided it was a good idea to have his mama killed. I think he got maybe $250,000 or so. That wasn't nothing but some change.
And run around passing it out.
Throwing it out. Throwing it away.
Oh.
Talking about he gonna look out for his fans. Motherfucker, you better look out for yourself.
And now he in jail for what, 100 years?
Yeah, they gave his ass
99.
I think they gave the boy 99. The boy that killed his mama actually did the killing. They gave him 99 years. I think they gave his ass 100.
Any motherfucker that done killed their mama. Who else killed their mama?
She's Jennifer Hudson. She killed her whole family.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, they say he killed his mama.
Jennifer Hudson, she killed everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
You know, but you would think, you know.
Shit. She gonna be in the limelight the rest of her life because she ain't got nobody else to kill.
No.
Maybe her sister
or her son.
Yeah.
But the husband took the son from her because he didn't want the baby to be a sacrifice. Oh, bitch, I know you kill a whole family.
Yeah, bitch.
I know you kill a whole family. Let me get my baby. I ain't fucking with you or my baby, so we ain't gonna be a sacrifice to you. Okay. That's why these couples go get divorced. They go get their divorces so they won't have to sacrifice the husband or the wife. You know, or maybe they sacrifice their relationship. But no, the devil want blood.
Yeah. Okay, now.
The devil want blood.
Yeah, you do.
You know, a relationship ain't nothing. I want blood. So you gotta detach yourself from this person. You gotta sacrifice that relationship so you won't have to kill them.
Yeah.
But if you ain't willing to sacrifice that relationship, you gotta sacrifice that person.
Yeah.
He don't want no motherfucker you into it with.
Okay.
You know, he don't want no.
You don't want your enemy.
He don't want your enemy. He don't want your mama you couldn't stand because she didn't raise you. He didn't want your daddy who you couldn't stand, he didn't raise you. He want a motherfucker that you would hate to see dead.
Your best friend.
Your brother, your close cousin. You know, he want immediate love family who love one another. That's what he want. But they can't love one another that much because you killing the motherfucker over some money or fame. Something that you ain't even profiting for. You're unhappy, first off. I ain't seen not one celebrity that you could genuinely say is happy. These people not happy and they worshiping the devil.
Well, that's a choice they made.
I know, but you made a choice that didn't make you happy.
Yeah,
You're miserable. Demons are taunting you. You know what I'm saying? You're not in control of yourself at times because of the demons. You know?
No doubt. No doubt. They gonna run amok in your life. They ain't there to be, have a good time. Shit.
You summon them up.
Yeah.
You summon them up. You open that door.
Yeah.
That's like Kanye West. Kanye West got demons, of course.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, so when people look at him, they like, oh, he a little crazy, but then he be speaking the truth.
Hey,